If I decide that I've been in that boat.
Okay, get out the boat. Get back on this boat.
No, I had a job.
And you quit.
And no, I didn't. I resigned.
That's quitting.
It's not quitting. Quitting is I can't do the job. Resigning is I give my job back to you. I don't want it no more. No, that's the difference. I have no problem with somebody quitting the job.
So, because it was killing you.
It's
So
killing
why
me.
did you apply to the same job again?
Let's begin now.
Got my first job at Comcast. You was charging me $300 a month. Okay, what were you doing with that $300?
You got some daggone trust issues.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I'm
was
gonna tell you something. You
Y'all was in
can't.
there shopping together.
Do
What you-
not get married.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married. What you
I'm
mean?
Mike. This is my beautiful mom, Linda.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to another episode of the Mike and his Mom Show.
And me.
New year, new set,
New Shannon.
new cast members. This is
Not members.
okay.
Member.
I'm Mike. This is my mom. Beautiful mom. She was nice today. Little leather on. And Shannon has now officially joined the Mike and his Mom Show as a full-time cast member. So she's no longer behind the scenes. She is now in front of the camera. So let's welcome Shannon.
So are we gonna change the name?
No, the name is fine. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you all.
Happy New Year to
Hope
you.
you guys
all.
had a safe and fun, New Year. I spent mine in church. She spent hers in church too. She being my mother, and
I did not.
Shannon,
I was asleep.
She spent hers at home.
which is okay.
I did want to go to church, but I went to sleep.
It's fine.
No, you couldn't get the tickets, remember?
Oh, yes.
A ticket to go
There
to-
was more to it.
a ticket to go to church?
Yeah, 'cause the church they go to, they gave out tickets so they wouldn't be overcrowded.
Okay. Well,
It's a safety thing.
okay. Well, we have a good host of topics to unpack today. A lot has happened over the holiday break. We haven't recorded since the week before Christmas. So, got some great content for you guys. We were having a conversation over the phone the other night. I don't even know how we got in this conversation. I was not drinking.
That's not how we got to it.
How do we? I think we said something about.
I know how we got into it, but I'm not going to bring up how we got into it.
Okay.
But we were discussing being in the mix. And I'm asking the audience, and I asked my mother and my sister, because they are both parents. I asked them, is it okay for your child to be getting mixy, whether it's smoking or drinking or whatever they do with their friends, either out front of their house or in the backyard? And your answers were...
What's my answer, Miki?
Like, going based off guessing.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Anyway.
What you said?
No.
I don't know. No.
I said backyard.
Backyard.
Oh, no, they're not doing that.
Okay.
Because you said from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 4 o'clock in the
No,
morning.
that's not what I said. This is what I said.
I don't care if it was for 5 minutes.
Me and my friends used to just be outside, just chilling. Like, we weren't like going out and clubbing, and our thing was just to sit around, be in the mix, and just talk to each other. Whether it was out front the house or in the backyard, or one of my homeboys' backyard, or somebody else's backyard. It was never this backyard though. And the parents were okay with it because at least they knew we were safe. We weren't on the street running around doing anything crazy. We were and no matter what the age was, we could have been in our late teens or early to mid 20s. They were cool with it.
So, remember he said they were early
20s, right? Now you're a teenager.
I mean, like 19. That's what I'm saying.
That's not drinking age.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, but see now. Okay, let's go ahead.
21 is drinking age.
Okay.
Right,
All right.
but now you telling on them.
God, bro.
Right.
No, because y'all are about to do a lot.
We ain't about to do a
Y'all
lot.
are-
No, you about to do a lot.
Y'all about to do a lot. I want y'all to be.
You do a lot because we don't agree with you.
No, I want y'all to be okay. Let's be understanding here, not entertain for the sake of entertaining. You're telling me, legitimately, that you wouldn't allow your son and his friends, or your children and their friends. What's the why though? To get in the mix. Get in the mix in your backyard.
Let me ask you the question. You just asked me that question. Answer it.
I would.
No. You answer it for me. You just asked me the question. Now you answer it.
I think you capping right now for this show.
No,
but I think you would.
Did I ever do it?
We never tried it.
Why didn't you ever try it?
Cause we had a bigger backyard to go to.
Why didn't you ever try it? Because
I don't believe it.
You knew.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
You
that.
knew.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
You
it.
don't believe it?
I don't.
Okay.
I do not believe that if we were, you want to throw a number, if we were of age to be able to drink in 21, 22, and we were just out back just chilling, I don't think you called and tell us to stop.
You don't think I would?
I do not believe that. I don't.
First of all, you had never been out there doing it.
I don't believe you.
Well, why weren't you doing it?
Because we had somewhere else to go.
Well, thank God he went somewhere.
No, and this is what I'm saying.
Here's the deal.
Right,
Here's the deal. Because y'all know where to go to do what.
That's
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. You know, you always want to make sure.
No.
You always want to have your thing right about.
That's not why.
Mikey, it is what it is.
No, I'm saying. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
When y'all was laid out, whatever. Who
what?
Who's gonna let you do it in my backyard?
Huh?
Who's gonna let you do it in the backyard?
Listen. This is what I'm. Take a. Sit back.
You think?
This is what I think. This is what I know about you. You had, and we talked about it on the show before. You practically raised not raised, but my friends grew up in this house.
But they didn't grow up drinking.
Stop.
Mike,
stop. Listen. Stop responding.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop responding. So, we're all one big, no pun intended, big blended family.
Right.
So you do.
You would rather us be safe here than be out on the streets getting into any kind of trouble. Because one, let's hold up before you get your little speech ready. We already grew up in that mix of fighting all the time. So if we are safe and sound in your presence, I believe you would prefer that to us being drunk outside at the club or a party or whatever the case is.
You wouldn't have been safe and sound in my backyard drinking from sun to sundown.
I'm not putting the time frame.
Well, you wouldn't have been outside if y'all would have had. First of all, as teenagers, period. No.
That's why I said if you want to put an age, you want to put an age. On.
But if you had a party over here, if y'all was adults and y'all had a party, that's something different. Mm-hmm. But you wouldn't have been hanging in my backyard like Cooley High and all them. You wouldn't have been doing that
to society, but be a menace in the backyard.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been doing that.
I'm telling
you, you would, and I think that you want to sit here and act like, I make it different. You didn't never bring it here, and it's not because
I think that it's because you were so accepting of all the boys that he think that you cared so much, and it does not define how much you care. But if you say no, but you care so much about everybody's safety and well-being that you just would have given into.
I don't think that I'm not registering it as her giving into it. I
wouldn't have did it.
Well, then she would. What do you mean? She would have.
Not like just okay. All right, y'all, go ahead. Like it's just.
That's what it had to have been.
Right.
They should have been like, hey guys, I heard that Trina's son up the street, he's having a party. I don't like that boy. Look, I went to the store and I got you guys some 40s. So stay here.
And drink.
And drink. You want to smoke too?
All right, bro.
Some nickel bags around the corner. Like, what do you want? Like, that's what happened.
What's the why?
I just want to did it. I'm not producing.
Oh my God!
It's just something I just wouldn't have done. I'm not gonna say I'm not producing with it, but it's just that's not what I did. That's not what I do. That's not. Believe me, Mikey. If it was okay for it to happen here, it would have happened here. No matter how big or small the backyard was. If it was okay for that to have happened here, it would have happened here.
Period.
Okay.
What is he on the end?
As children, Y'all just know. You knew you could go to that other place and do it. And here's something else. Mm-hmm. I ain't never heard about it until a few days ago.
Yeah.
You knew.
Heard about to bring it up.
Right. I never knew y'all did that.
What you saying? And this is the parenting side that I'm really confused about.
Wow.
That.
Well, you're confused because you're not a parent.
Everybody parents differently.
And everybody parents differently. So one, you don't have any experience in how much to care or how much you would care. For
we're talking about the safety of these young black boys.
And it's not about the color of the skin.
Listen, how you define safety. Listen, how you define.
Because you want us to agree with you.
No, I legitimately think y'all sound crazy right now.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm so glad that you think I sound crazy enough that you didn't tell me about it when you was when you was a teenager, that you was in somebody's backyard drinking like that.
I never.
You just said
I never said. I said late 19. I was out of high school.
Teenager.
Can y'all stop? I'm practically grown at 19 years old. We're not doing that.
Look.
I wasn't drinking in my man's backyard fresh out of in ninth grade.
It doesn't even matter whether you were a teenager.
She would have gotten in trouble if somebody found out that woman was allowing you teenagers, or let's say adults under the age of 21. She was distributing alcohol to people who weren't allowed to drink.
She wasn't handing it out. We was buying the drinks ourselves.
She's an accessory to the crime.
Oh my Jesus Christ! But that's why we're in her backyard chilling. So we're out of the mix. And even when we became of age, still that was still a thing.
You know what? Okay, let's just say if I would have done it. If I would have done it.
What?
If I would have allowed y'all to do it, their mothers would have had known. If I would have allowed y'all to do that, it would have been something that the parents would have had to agree upon, because they are somebody else's children. The same way, wait a minute, let me finish. The same way I don't like hearing about it today. It's just an underage child that's going to come here and drink. See, you got to have some children to understand.
No, you're talking about somebody that's 19, 20 years old.
I don't care.
You're running with the underage thing.
Okay, whatever, Mikey. You gotta have some children. Like, you're not a parent.
And you're at an age where you're not legally supposed to be drinking. So even though I know people who allow their children to drink in their house for the reasons that this woman allowed, right? I do know that there are people out there who do that. But you're not even allowed to drink legally. I am allowing you to do things that you're not even supposed to do. Do you understand what that said? Like what I'm impressing upon my children is to not follow laws, to be unruly.
Oh no, that's you going too deep, Shannon.
I'm very deep.
Okay, so because y'all want to hang y'all hat on the age. So even when we cross the line of 21, it's something you still wouldn't agree with.
You come into my backyard to parlay and drink?
We chilling.
Chill in your own backyard.
Won't y'all chill and get a job?
How can I not have a stipulation for the way I want?
No, I'm saying you can. I'm saying you can. But what I'm saying is, I vehemently disagree.
Okay.
That's fine.
Vehemently.
Disagree. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the question that I asked over the phone, because I still don't 100% believe you, but you got the conviction in your speech, so
I believe her 100%.
You think I want to get on here and just act up because there's a camera in front of you?
No,
you don't believe what? You believe that I was going to allow him to come in here and drink?
No, come in here, no.
In the backyard, you believe I was going to do that? If you believe it,
if you came outside and we of age, it was to be 22. And we just outside, just chilling, just talking, and you see a liquor bottle, what would you say? Get out? Throw it away?
No, I don't think I would say get out.
No, I'm asking, what would you have said?
Come in, Mikey.
Yeah.
That would be the first thing.
What's going on?
We want to come in the house and talk.
Yeah.
How
many bottles have y'all been drinking?
Because here's another thing. Let me ask you this question.
Because just as she's trying to
hold on. Yeah, let me just look. Did she take y'all home?
I'm gonna say.
Did y'all spend the night?
Oh my God.
No, oh my God, nothing. And she got
to get out the yard now.
What did y'all do?
Turn off the porch
What did y'all do? How'd you get home?
What'd she say? That's how. Look at
This,
it. Like,
no,
Jay
this,
was creeping in the
this
alley.
is my problem.
No. To answer the question first.
What?
Forget your problem. What did y'all do after y'all finished drinking?
We went home.
Right. Did she take you home?
No.
Because I know I used to go out and get all of them when they was out at the movies late at night.
We were hold.
Whether you would drink, that wasn't even drinking.
No.
But here's the deal. Her child
It's home.
was safe.
It's home. She ain't worried about
none of y'all. Long as her child didn't have to go nowhere else, but y'all little black boys going home.
Trying to take care of, go at home.
Right.
Okay, this is what I don't like. Is that you bring it up, you picking us up from Owens Mills and Security Mall movie theaters when we teenagers at 1 in the morning.
We're intoxicated.
We're teenagers at 1 in the morning.
But you're intoxicated going home at 21 years old in the morning.
Bruh, and
At 20 years old in the morning.
Everybody pipe down. Because what you're doing right now is you're painting a false narrative.
What's false?
Listen.
Okay, listen.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Could y'all type in the chat
You
what y'all
know,
think?
I don't know if Shannon knows,
Comment below.
but you know.
You know what?
You okay. She's framing in a way where it's, well, how'd y'all get home? What y'all drove home?
We didn't frame it. She's not framing.
No.
I asked you how'd you get home.
Right, but you know, we all live in a 2-block radius of each
No,
other.
you do not.
Yes, we.
Hold up.
You do not.
Oh my
Wait a minute.
God.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, let me. Hold up.
And within 5
Wait a
minutes.
minute. It's not even 2 block. But even if it is a 2 block.
It's 2 blocks.
I know it's not. I know it's past 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Cause
You gotta go round them over.
you gotta go round and get all the way down there past
That's a 5 to 6 minute drive.
But wait a minute. Even if it wasn't,
All right.
even if it was a 2 block, most stuff happened within minutes from your
I
home.
was about to say, and within 5 minutes, they say most accidents happen within 5 minutes of people getting to their destination. So typically, their accidents happen 5 minutes away from where they are going or home.
And then
It can happen that quick.
let me ask you a question. Would you don't have children, but if you had children today, and they grown up, they're early teens, whatever, and they drinking and stuff, would you allow them and their friends to come over and drink in your backyard?
Would you allow
To
my
keep-
children?
Yeah, and then let them go home?
Would you allow this young man
Mm-hmm.
who you are raising up in his career to come and sit out in the backyard and pop?
Well, he don't know because he don't.
But if he did,
But if he did,
if he wants to, hey, I was just thinking.
so it's
Wait,
about what
you're asking me if Timmy is of age or?
He's not of age. He's 18.
Well, no.
He's
What
19.
was y'all was of age?
Yeah, he's 19 on Friday.
No. I wouldn't do that. No.
But why not?
Malik is my brother. Has been around me and my friends drinking, and even though he don't drink, I wouldn't allow it because he doesn't know, bro. Like it's not you.
There's a safety measure.
It's not you. No, you don't drink.
But okay,
so
So
okay.
we think we should know that we should feel like, oh, if my child is asking us to drink, this must be who he is. Let me give him a bottle.
yo,
Is that what you're saying?
No.
How'd you get to drink? Somebody you didn't drink before you drank.
It wasn't you until you picked up the bottle, I guess.
Okay, y'all win. I just don't understand
We always win.
because now because I asked y'all this on the phone Saturday and I'm asking you this now. What's the difference between that? And y'all gonna play bent like what are you even talking about? You're just complaining.
Just say it. Come
What's the difference between that and the sex conversation with? I'm not encouraging you to have sex, but in case you are, I'm gonna provide you some condoms.
I said I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What say you?
I didn't give you any condoms.
We didn't have no talks either. I'm asking what's the difference?
And what?
Would you
Condoms,
do that?
Who give condoms?
Right.
I'm not supplying condoms.
Yeah, I'm not supplying condoms.
Why?
I just don't. I feel like anything that I do, I'm encouraging you to.
Go ahead and say it's okay.
It's like,
How? That's what audience help me, please.
This is what I'm trying to
I don't
say.
get how are you? That's not you encouraging it. You're encouraging safety.
Okay, this is what but I'm discouraging sex. So if I were to give you a condom, I'm saying I don't want you to do it, but it's a possibility you will anyway. Be safe. No, I don't want you to do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna keep drilling in why I don't want you to do it, and that's just
until when? Until when, Shannon?
Until you get married, or at least, and if you don't want to wait then, at least until you're a responsible adult in a committed relationship. But like, it's not that I'm not talking about sex, but I'm not going to. I'm talking to you about the dangers in having it before it's supposed to be had. I'm not going to say, but you know what? After this long conversation, I told you about HIV, pregnancy before your time, whatever. You all these things. I tell you all the things.
Go, Johnny.
Yeah.
You know, here's the deal. The point is. The point is that he wants us to always agree with him.
No, I want y'all to be.
No, you want us to what? Be real. You want us to be who we're going to be. Who we are.
So okay. So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you give if we had to talk? And I think that's the problem. Is that we are conflating encouragement with discouragement. Like.
Maybe I should use the word encouraging you to do it, but I'm basically allowing you to disregard what I just said.
But at the same time, kids are gonna be kids.
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying,
no.
Okay.
You have to
listen.
So wait a minute, hold up. Let me ask you this question.
Jesus.
Are you saying it's okay for some to do it and some not to?
No.
You saying everybody should do that?
No. This is what I'm saying. In 2024, this is not all bag you be in. Let's get out of that. No, I'm not. I'm being realistic. That kids. No, I'm saying kids are gonna be kids. So kids are having sex younger now than what they were doing when I was a kid.
What does it got to do with my kids?
I'm just saying you're acknowledging the reality of what's out here in the world.
And
it's a lot of stuff, and that's why
we're discouraging. Because
but there's also another side to it. Is that
so? If you
can preach and teach purity and sobriety all you want to. But the kid is still going to make their own decision. If you're responding with an answer and not answering with a response.
I'm going to ask you a question when you finish. Okay. Go ahead. Finish.
Knowing that, taking what I just said, not the answer was taking what I just said, is that no matter what advice you give them, no matter what you say, they are still going to be kids and make their own decisions.
They're still going to be people.
They're still going to be people. It's not about kids.
Okay,
it's grown up. Everybody's going to make their own decision. But I don't have. So what you're saying is that I got to function the way the world functions.
No.
That's what you're saying. Why do I have to give them something that I don't want them to be engaged in?
Okay, so don't give it to them. They have sex and probably pregnant. Now what?
Then you're pregnant.
Here's the deal. Wait a minute. But here's the deal. Here's the deal.
And I told you that.
But here's the deal. What makes you think if I'd have gave it to them, they wasn't going to use it anyway?
Right.
They was going to use it anyway.
Right.
What makes you think if they're going to have sex, they ain't got enough common sense to go out there and get a condom anyway?
Look at me.
Come on.
I had a baby at 19. She didn't give me no condoms.
Do you think you would have had a baby if she gave some condoms?
No, because I did what I wanted to do.
And that's my point. So
why should you give it to them?
Your child is still going to do what they want to do. But however, all of this don't do can still.
It's not a don't do. We're changing them about a life.
You are good at not listening and not letting me finish what I'm saying.
You're good at trying to make us agree with you.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
This person
Go ahead.
You're still all this don't do can still push the child to do it.
I'm not trying to deprive you of a life. I'm trying to save you from the consequences of not understanding what an adult decision can leave you with. I'm not saying you can't do anything because you can't have sex. I'm saying, hey, let's find other things to do. Hey, let's do this. Hey, we can put them in other things, involve them in other stuff to distract them from that. I'm not saying you are now a prisoner because I'm not giving you condoms and I don't want you to have sex. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
Okay. If you ain't got to give them condoms, but would you tell them, hey, if you're going to go ahead and have sex, use protection? Would you at least say that?
I think we would just have a sex talk. They have all of these things.
That's a yes or no question. Would you say that?
I think one thing that if I had to go back, if I went back from what I know now, the most important thing about, not the most important thing, but one of the important things about not having sex, one is biblical before you're married. But the spirits that intertwine that you're getting entangled with, that it's so much to that. It's the spirits that you and you start acting a different way. You start acting crazy. It's a lot. If you can look back now, this is what I'm saying. We've all been through enough, including you, Mikey. You've been through enough in your life that I would hope that when you have children, that you can learn from what you did. To say, I'm not going to allow, but I'm not going to not allow them because you can't stop them. But I would train my child up to not want to be intimate with anybody until they got married. I would train my child up to not want to be out here drinking because I know what it can do to them. You know, and I would tell them, don't be in nobody's backyard. Because there's a lot of things that have happened because maybe if you weren't allowed to drink in somebody's backyard, however many weekends or every days out of the weekend was, maybe you said yourself, I became a drunky chunky not too long ago.
A
chunky junkie. I mean, we got to look at some of the things that we've done in life that took us down a path that maybe we have never even started them things. We would have never got into it.
So the conversation about even drinking in somebody's backyard is like, what's the point of having that? We see what drinking has done to your life. It didn't even serve you. So who cares about drinking in somebody's backyard? Why are we even drinking?
Right. Period. When it can mess up your liver, when it can tear your body apart. What's the point? Oh, because I want to celebrate my win. Celebrate your win?
Right.
How? You ain't got to drink?
Win more.
Right. I know. We got you again. And you just...
So this... Go ahead. Oh, Jesus.
You need to keep calling Jesus.
So, I just want to give y'all kudos for... Okay.
I
More of the story.
Parental wisdom to be righteous. If they choose to do something different, that's on them. It's not my life. I am their parent. At a certain point, I don't have control over their do's and their don'ts. So I'm hoping that the wisdom that I can learn and then pass down, they will really take that to heart. That's it. But if you go out and do something that I know I've been preaching don't do, that's your consequence. It's not my consequence, your consequence to you not trusting in X, Y, and Z. It's not that I'm not saying I'm going to like, oh well, you better go get a job and get some Pampers for your little baby and they 14, right? I know that I have now some help that I have to do for the because we're a family. But this is their consequence. You didn't listen. You didn't listen. I'm not going to go out and buy you a pack of condoms because you just might not listen. I expect you to listen. That's it. I expect you to listen.
All right. The moral of the story is co-parenting is healthy.
It can be.
It can be.
It should be.
It should be.
It should be. If you have to, it should be healthy.
You can come in and use the bathroom. You can come in and help Johnny with his homework. We can go to the bar and grills if it's okay.
We can watch, the two dads can watch football with little Johnny if they wanted to.
Don't drink in the backyard.
We're not promoting drinking in the backyard. And we're not giving out condoms. I don't have anything else. So on that note, it's fine. We'll talk on camera.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk on camera. Because that segment wasn't supposed to go that long.
Yes, okay. You can put it the way it's supposed to go.
Living life. It's 2024, man. So you were just talking about, you were whispering to Shannon about what Bishop is teaching or preaching about in 2024. And just be on purpose. So be great, be intentional, be just, as the Army would say, be all you can be. And be all you're going to be. Because living life is the shortest thing you'll do in the longest amount of time, and we only get one. Whatever your dreams, goals, and desires are, please make sure you go out there and get the job done. And remember, his name is Jesus Christ, not Tom Cruise, because there's no such thing as Mission Impossible, because we can do all things through Christ that strengthen us. I'm Mike. This is my mom. That is Shannon. Mike and his Mom Show. We'll see you next time. And until then, let's continue to engage.